Some of you have all of the good qualities in a man. In fact, you even have money. You're rich. You're all of the things that every woman will want. But you still don't have a woman because you don't know how to seduce a woman. Let me teach you how to seduce a woman in the most easiest way possible without even doing too much. So, we are going to create a scenario, okay, where you're going to seduce this woman. So let's say you've been talking to this woman, okay, and you want to, seduce her. You want to take her out and you want to seduce her. You want her to, fall in love with you, or just you just want to get down with her. So you need to win her tonight. So let's create that scenario and let's talk about it. Now, the very first thing, since you're going to go out with this woman and since you're going to see this woman, is that your appearance must be on point. You need to look good, you need to smell good, you need to dress fine. Okay, I'm not going to stress on this appearance, but definitely you should know that you shouldn't be wearing red, blue, green, purple on your first date or the day you're trying to seduce a woman. Make sure you stick to the nude tones, to the nude colors, black, white, gray, something like that's not so bright and shiny, and something that complements your skin. Make sure you have a nice hairdo or a nice haircut. Make sure you smell very beautiful, okay, and make sure that your oral health is on point, number one, because she's going to see you from afar. If it's a first date, she's already going to start judging you by what you look like and what shoe you're wearing. Okay, I have a video that will help you on your appearance and everything. I will post it somewhere here. You can check it out, or it's going to be in the description box to help you with your appearance when you're trying to seduce a woman. Now, secondly, I always advise people to pick the spot for the date. If your plan is to seduce that woman, do not let her pick a spot, okay, where she wants to go to, because she might just pick the place where she just wants to eat good food and she doesn't really care about you. So do the work, pick a beautiful place. If you're talking about seduction, pick a cozy, calm place. Because if you want to seduce your woman, you don't want to seduce her in a marketplace. You don't want to take her where boys are watching football and screaming, hey. You're not going to be able to do the seduction when there are too many people around you. Okay, so we're imagining that you're not doing this in your house. So if it's like an outside space, make sure you go to for like a calm, cozy, loved up kind of place where like it's always like couples, like slow music, not a club. Please. Okay, so choose a place where the environment is calm. You can actually hear each other. There's sweet music in the background, sweet, slow, calm music. Okay, where people can go and fall in love. All right, so definitely the location you're picking is very, very, very important. The next thing you have to do is make sure that you're a gentleman. So, how are you a gentleman? Make sure you get there before her. Okay, don't keep a woman waiting. So, if you're not picking her up, make sure you're at the venue before she arrives so that she doesn't wait for you. Make sure that you already have everything planned out. So, definitely be a gentleman and pour her wine, open her doors, buy her flowers. I'm not saying like you should go broke. Oh. Do not go broke. Pick where you can afford. Honestly, if you cannot afford a restaurant, invite her to your house and cook or make some order in, right? Don't go broke, but just generally make sure that if it's your house, make sure that your house is well lit. Maybe make sure you have like nice, like not very bright light, like what I'm using to record right now. Like maybe those seductive lights or like warm lights. Okay, make sure that maybe like candles or like nice music, something cool. Make sure your house smells nice, make sure your house smells fresh. Make sure your bed is set, okay, for the activity of the day. Okay, if it happens. So generally it doesn't even have to be a restaurant. Just make sure that wherever you're picking, if it's your house or your restaurant, make sure that you're being a gentleman about it. So you're serving her food, you're playing nice music for her, you're pouring her wine, you're complimenting her on how she looks good and how she looks great. Another important step if you want to seduce your woman is be a good listener. Okay, women love when they talk to you and you listen. So while she's talking to you, I need you to maintain a very good eye contact while she's talking, because we want her to be seduced. So you're looking at her and she's talking and you're like, okay, all right. You look really beautiful when you talk, or you look really beautiful when you smile. Or I love that. I love your smile. Like it's really so captivating whenever you smile. So you're looking at her, you're listening to her, but it's like you're lost. Okay, brothers, this is how you seduce a woman. It's very easy. Pay attention to what she's saying. Compliment her on how she talks, how she smiles, how she laughs, her body. Just compliment her. Give her genuine compliments, actually, okay? If you know she laughs like a frog, do not tell her you like her laugh, because chances are she knows that her laugh is not that beautiful. So if you do that, it's like you're mocking her, because maybe other people have told her, okay, she sounds terrible when she laughs. So like give her genuine compliment, but definitely you need to listen when she talks. Don't go pa 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 pa. You're trying to seduce her. So you should be in your soft mode and let her do the talking. Okay. There shouldn't be too much talk from you. You're listening, you're contributing, you're laughing, you're generally just happy that you have her and you're seducing her. Another thing that's very important, and if that this is not like super important, but if you can make sure that you make her laugh. Okay, I'm not saying that you should become a clown and drop dry jokes, but if you know how to make her laugh, that's a plus for you. Women love people who can make them laugh, especially when it's already going fine. She can already see like the sexual tension building. She can already see you looking directly into her eyes, maintaining eye contact, all of those. If you can make her laugh, it may be like a funny story, something crazy that happened to you, something embarrassing that will make her laugh, and all of that. Just bring it out. Okay, make her laugh. All of those laughter will make her very comfortable around you. She's going to feel safe around you. So definitely, if you're someone who knows how to bring humor out, make sure you bring it out. Okay, if it's sarcasm, if it's just banter, or the sweet ones, make sure that you bring your A game to make her laugh. It's going to play a key role in seducing that woman. Now, while you're at it and you're talking to this woman and using your eyes to seduce her and paying attention to what she's saying, and complimenting her, giving her those sweet compliments and making her laugh, it is very, very important that you introduce physical touch. How do you introduce physical touch? You could hold her hands, okay, and just tell her, I love how soft your hands are, or you actually have long hands. I really love that. Or your hands are very soft or something, okay? You're going to start, all of those little non-sexual but physical touches. Okay, so you could laugh and you could give her a high five. Okay, you could touch her shoulders, you could touch her legs, just to introduce that physical touch. Okay, you could pretend like you need to take something off her face and just touch her skin. You need to let a woman be comfortable around you. You could adjust her necklace just to make her feel your touch. Okay, you could take out something from her face, you could just do this, like make her feel like maybe she has something on her mouth. But you definitely need to introduce physical touch. It is very, very important that you introduce physical touch. So if you're sitting side by side, you could hold her hands. Okay, while you talk, you could hold her hands while you're still looking directly into her eyes and listen to her talk. All right, so physical touch is very, very important. If not, you're just going to talk, and you're going to go home and nothing will happen, because you're not just going to go from talk to the bed. So all of those physical touches, you need to have made her comfortable with your skin touching hers. And when you try to introduce physical touch and she pulls away a little, stop. It means that she's not feeling safe enough to let you touch her. Okay, that's why it's very important that you start practicing physical touch so that she gets used to your body touching on her. So that when you want to go in for a kiss, it's not going to be weird. Okay, so make sure that you introduce physical touch. You could kiss her hands just to make her comfortable. But if you do it and she's like, brother, be careful so you don't get slapped. All right. So, gentle introduction of physical touch is going to help you in your process of trying to seduce a woman. Another thing is your body language, or her body language, which is what I was just trying to explain. So, you're trying to introduce physical touch and she's pulling away, she's not leaning towards it. You need to watch out for all of this. Okay. Some women take longer time to be seduced, while some people like it just happens. So while you're talking to her, while you're listening, while you're maintaining eye contact, introducing physical touch, you need to watch her body language. If she's sitting down like this, or she's like shying away from staying close to you, then maybe she's not feeling you that much. Okay, if you're trying to get closer to her, or you're trying to lean towards her to really be close to her, and she's pulling away, that's not a very good sign. That means she's not feeling you. She's not feeling seduced. She does not really want to be in your space. So be careful not to push it. Okay, be careful not to push it, so that she doesn't get really uncomfortable. But while you're introducing physical touch, while you're talking to her and you're trying to get closer, you're staring at her, you hold her hands, you're making her laugh, and you lean closer to be by her side, and she lets you, then you're doing a good job. Okay, then doing a good job. That's why you must introduce non-sexual physical touch to see how she responds to it. Okay, and if she's sitting down and she's really facing you, or you're sitting side by side and she's really directly facing you, that means she's comfortable. But she's talking to you and she's like one-sided, she's not very open, or she has her hands really closed away from you, she's not really feeling you, okay? But even if she has her hands closed but she's facing you, shows that she's open to being with you. So body language is very, very important. You must pay attention to the body language of a woman if you're trying to seduce her. Now, lastly, you need to go slow. You need to understand that you cannot rush everything. If you guys are sipping wine, make sure you're giving her little wine at a time. Do not try to get her drunk. Do not rush into going in for a kiss. Make sure you take everything slowly and try to build sexual tension. Now, if you don't know how to build sexual tension, I have a video on how to build sexual tension. I would link it at the end of this one. So make sure you go watch it so that after seducing your woman, you try to build enough sexual tension so that when you want to go into having sex with her, she's not going to say no to you. So make sure after this video you go see that video. If you haven't seen it, it will help you move from seducing a woman to building that strong sexual tension that will help you give her the satisfaction that she will be craving for at the end of the day. So this is the end of the video for today. Make sure you subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Make sure you like this video so other people can see it. I will see you in my next video. Keep living life, keeping champs, and bye for now. Mwah.